Today is Monday, May 22nd. We got the planter switched over on Saturday, sorry. And then yesterday, Sunday, it was too wet yet, a little too tacky, so we gave it another day. Now we're gonna give it a try this morning, see how it all goes, but hopefully it should go pretty well. I picked a few fields out today that don't have as many wet spots or low ground, so yeah, should go pretty good, but I'm gonna see what happens. I decided we're not gonna roll our fields before we plant just because we don't really have the manpower, and the Salford's doing a really good job this year on getting a uniform and just good seed bed. It's not throwing a bunch of big chunks up like it has in years past, so we're just gonna go with that and hope that everything works the way it should. But I think once we get done with tillage, we're gonna hook that 580 up to the roller and then do it that way. Just, you can go so much faster, than it's a lot I don't know, a lot more efficient at getting things done that way. But yeah, that way we don't have to worry about hitting rocks with the bean head, and should make it a lot easier on me in the fall. But yeah, now I'm gonna fill up the bulk tanks with seed and then go find a field that's fit. Well, putting the box in now, it's kind of tricky doing it by yourself. You can't really see where you're at, but I think I got it pretty good. So, it's always nice to be able to do it on the first try and not have to make multiple trips up and down the ladder or nothing. But Kyle just got back. There's a field that we have that we don't know if the rock pickers forgot it or if they just missed a bunch of rocks on it, but I'm sure I'll get the update now. I'm really hoping that the rock pickers just forgot to pick that field, because that is horrible.
Oh, this isn't, like I said, there's 8 more that I can't lift. I mean, we're like this, and they're all down on that, right along the fence line, and then along that south, and then come up the draw to the hill.
Sure.
Really easy path, but I think I got the bigger ones, and I checked that whole field, so.
Sure.
Gonna
go dump it up in the yard.
Yeah, I'll go dump it, and then where's the, you have a remote in here?
Well, the door's open, but just wait on that for now.
Okay.
So, we'll do that another time.
Sounds good, I'll be back.
Just got done doing the headlands on this piece. Right close to the house, and I'm gonna hop out and check the seed bed, make sure everything's looking okay. Probably should have done it after I got one pass done, but I'm sure it's all okay. All the sensors and everything aren't going off, so we'll get out and check it out. So when I was out there, I noticed that the soybeans were a little bit low, so I swapped the way the bevel was facing on the T-bars. That brings it up 1/8 of an inch, I believe it is, or it makes it go deeper 1/8 of an inch. So I was like, I planted a little bit, got out, checked it again, and I'm liking that a lot more than where it was. So yeah, hopefully that should be a lot better for now, and I'll pick the camera back up once I get out again. But I didn't want to take you guys with because it's pretty windy out there today. Well, I had my first mess up of the day. I got out of the tractor because row number 10 was saying that it wasn't getting any seed to the tube. So I got all looked at it, and somehow the row unit popped out of the saddle. So I fixed that, got back in. I was looking for a zip tie to zip tie that latch down to make sure it couldn't happen again as I was going. And then I was getting some phone calls and everything, and I forgot to click the auto steer button, so we got a good goofy row there. Ah, well. Could be worse. Just got done with that 40 acres. I took a little bit longer than expected. I got out quite a few times and just checked things over, but yeah, we're done. And it's gonna be a tight fit to put another bulk tank of seed in, but I'd rather do it now while it's folded up and in the yard instead of out in the field having to do it multiple times, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna try and fit it in there. I don't know if it'll all fit, but if it doesn't, just throw it on the seed tender. Full on seed now. Kyle was able to run out and give me a hand. He's gonna fill the tender up. We went around and checked all the latches on the row units. This is how it popped open. I don't know if it vibrated open and then it got out of the saddle or what. But on this one, the one that did it the first time, I just decided to give it a zip tie, so it's not going anywhere now. But yeah, Kyle's gonna fill the seed tender. I'm gonna head back out planting for probably the rest of the night. But yeah, just did it once over the planter. Everything looks good. Been going for a few hours now. I'm gonna hop out and take a look at the seed dump, make sure that's all right still. So I'm gonna take you guys out there with me. I'm out of the cab now. I'm just dug up a couple spots and I'm looking at it. I'm down to the moisture level, so I'm gonna keep going with that. They're plenty deep, but I'd rather have them deep and in the moisture layer than too shallow and not in the moisture, because there's no rain in the forecast really. So just gonna have to go kind of deep with them, and hopefully the moisture level stays high and they start to germinate pretty soon here. But I like to get out every few hours and just double check everything's working right. I should probably get out more than I do, but when it's going really well, it's kind of hard to get out of the cab. Everything on the planter looks pretty good, so I'm gonna keep on rolling. I'll pick the camera back up if something happens or if I get out again. But yeah, I checked all the opening discs, all of them are running. Well, the bearings on them are all good, so time to keep pushing it. I'm now out of seed. I've got 190 pounds still on, but I won't make it to the end of this round, so I called for seed. I got a buddy coming out. He's gonna give me a hand with loading it and everything, so it's a lot easier than trying to fold everything up, shut the planter off, drive over there to grab seed and come back. And even though the farm is right there, I just figured if he was willing to, I'd take him up on his offer of him telling me he'll help whenever I need. So yeah, what do you do without friends? But Kyle had to go home. He's got family stuff going on, so now I'm gonna wait about 5 minutes. He should be here, so I'll probably get some of that on film. It'll probably be pretty noisy, but yeah, I'm gonna probably hop out here and get everything ready to go. About 8:30 now. I just ran out of seed. I got lucky. It was right at the was probably 10 feet from the headlands and ran out in a couple of the rows, so I'm gonna call it for the night. Gonna go back to the shed, probably fill up the planter, fill up the seed tender, and then be ready to go in the morning. So probably show you guys that up next. But today was a pretty good day. Got about 250 acres in, so pretty happy with that for the first day of beans. So got back to the shed. When I was folding it up, I actually kind of seen all of the, I don't know what to call it. It just looks like there was a hydraulic leak and dirt was sticking to it really bad. So I waited until we got up to the yard and something was leaking. I cleaned all of that off already, trying to see if I can't see where it's at. But it'll probably, I gotta let those hoses cool off a bit before I can really dig into it yet. But hopefully it's just one of those couplers is a little bit loose. Hopefully there ain't a pinch line somewhere, because I don't think it'd be enough to spray up forward. I think it's coming out of here somewhere. That'll probably gonna wait until the morning to do that. I got the planter filled up with seed. I'm gonna fill the tender up for tomorrow. Kyle went and picked all the rocks that we hadn't picked, or I don't know if my guys picked them. I don't know what happened there, if there was miscommunication or if they just didn't want to pick that field, but so Kyle went out and did that for me tonight. I owe him a lot for that one, but tomorrow should be good to go all day, so should be a good one. If you like the video, leave us a comment. If you have any suggestions, don't be afraid to like and subscribe. Until next time, thank you.